It's 5 minutes alone with Martin the Millhead, starting now. Today's topic, my condensed visits to Togo and Benin. I had flown to Ghana via a stopover in Portugal, and I made my way to Lomé. The next day, I flew to Ouagadougou for the weekend. On the way back, I arranged my flight would go from Ouagadougou to Abidjan and on to Cotonou, Benin. So Benin would be my 105th country, my 5th country on the trip. I landed at Cotonou airport 2 weeks ago and was able to walk from my airport to my hotel, which is something I've never done in any other country. The visa for Togo and Benin are now e-visas. You have to get this done beforehand. They used to be able to give visas out on arrival at Togolese borders, but that's all changed. It's got to be e-visa. Same with Benin. You have to get e-visa. The nice thing about e-visas is that it doesn't take a full page of a visa sticker in your passport. It's just a small stamp. And funny enough, the Benin border guards even stamped about old African stamps of mine. What a way to save some passport pages. So, in Cotonou, I landed, went to my hotel, stayed the night, got up, I took a motor taxi for 10,000 CFA, and that was a total rip-off, to this, what I call Red Star Square, which is built with the Communist times. Now, I could have actually gone to Udia and seen some VooDoo sites and some attractions, but my heart was telling me, it's like, Martin, I want you to go back to Ghana, because I'm really missing Ghana. I'm really missing the people, the culture, the food. So, I hopped in the taxi. Instead of going to Udia, I just drove past it and went all the way back to Lomé and walked across the border, and I was in Ghana. Now, for my trip to Lomé, on the other hand, I took a minivan from Accra to Aflo, walked across the border, and Togo was my 102nd nation. I stayed at this Hotel Ambassador, which I thought I was going to walk 8 kilometers to get there, but I ended up paying another 10,000 CFA to get a motor taxi to drop me off. But the nice thing about it was they were able to arrange a taxi to the airport for 5,000 CFA. In Lomé, I just saw a few different buildings that were built by the Germans, because not many people really know that Togo was originally a German colony. And all of a sudden, World War I actually started in Togo. It didn't start in Sarajevo, it started in Togo when the British and French invaded this German communications tower. And then all of a sudden, Togo was split up between the British and French. The British part of Togo became part of Ghana, and the French part of Togo became what we now know as Togo. I did not go to the fetish market just to see a whole bunch of dead animals. I thought to myself, okay, maybe that is a thing that people in VooDoo do in practice, but 50-50, some people say it's a thing you gotta see, other people would say it's a tourist trap. And my opinion just went towards a tourist trap. I thought, nah, I really don't want to pay like a lot of money just to see that. I thought, do I really want to see dead animals? The skin of these dead animals? I mean, come on, man, I want to see something that's like living. I mean, you see all these starfish that are dead in the shop, and I'm like, I would rather just walk to the beach and pick those starfish and put it back in the water. Just like that Johnny Clegg song I learned about. But anyway, I had a good time. I'm both Togo and Benin. Would I rush back there? Not really, because I don't really have much of an interest in Voodooism. If things were better in Niger, I would travel all the way from Cotonou to Niamey and just mark off another country, but according to the security situation both Benin and Niger, it's best if you fly into Niamey. Anyway, if you want to knock off a whole bunch of countries in West Africa, give yourself a week to go to Ghana and all its neighboring countries. I mean, you can, in a period of a few days, you could drive from Ivory Coast to Ghana to Togo to Benin, and if you're lucky to get that damn Nigerian visa, you can get to Nigeria in a matter of days. 5 countries all on one road. It's possible, it's plausible, it's doable. Anyway, that's 5 minutes alone with Martin the Millhead. Over and out.